Hey, what's up, guys? It's Harry Berry. Today we're going to talk about my F1 2026 season predictions, as well as a current review of all the cars available. We will post another video about the rest of them once they are revealed, but today we're going to be talking. First team we have on our list, and y'all might call me a bandwagoner, don't care, Red Bull. I'm a huge Red Bull fan and also a huge Max Verstappen fan. I have a lot of his merch as well as memorabilia. But this isn't a review about Verstappen himself. This is a review about the RB22 and how I believe it will perform this year. The drivers this year are, of course, Max, as well as his new teammate, Isaac Hadjar, following a stunning performance from last year. Verstappen coming in second place last year in the Drivers' Championship fight against Norris by only 2 points. Phenomenal comeback story. Sadly, it was not a 5th title. And Isaac Hadjar, a phenomenal performance from him last season as a rookie. One of the single best rookie seasons I have ever seen in the sport. Best placement of 3rd in Zandvoort. Huge drive, well-deserved seat from him. But this is about the RB22. The car looks phenomenal. This is one of the best liveries I have seen on a Red Bull in quite a long time. Reminds me a lot of the mid-2010s Red Bull from Sebastian Vettel. With the lighter blue color scheme. It looks insane. This is the prettiest car I've seen by far, but there are a few who come pretty close in appearance, to my opinion at least, this year so far, which I give this car a solid 10 out of 10. Easy. I believe this car will perform very well, even though it does have a new manufacturer, which is Ford. I think it will do phenomenal this year, but you never know what they're going to do this year. It is a new team, new engine supplier. You never really know. Now let's move on to VCarb. One of the stupidest names on it of any team on the grid, I know, but they are a Red Bull affiliate, so they have the exact same engine supplier, being Ford Motors this year. So really interesting to see how the slower team works this year. They have Lindblad this year, and I forget the second driver. I will put him on screen. But there are 2 drivers, of course, on every team, if you're new to F1. And this is, I want to say, an interesting livery. It's not the best, not the cutest. Definitely not one of the prettiest ones. It's just, in my opinion, just logo slop. But yeah, it's looks pretty good, all things considered. It is mid because it looks exactly the same as last year's. Here's a photo from last year, and here's a photo from this year. As you can see, quite similar, just with the Ford logo. Very funny enough, Fords in America, at least, aren't really known for their reliability when it comes to their newer vehicles, so hopefully that is not a problem this year with reliability with the Ford motor, but we shall see. I give this car a 7 out of 10. Again, it's not the ugliest, it's not the prettiest, but it is better than some of them, and it most definitely will be better than some of them coming out, because I know, especially McLaren, cannot get their act together when it comes to liveries. Next up, we have Haas, the other American team, the less cooler one. They have done very well this year. I think their car looks stunning, especially with the GR logo. So effectively, this is a Toyota now. It looks really similar to me, at least, of the later LMP1 cars and the earlier years of hypercar class from WEC. Very, very cool. It reminds me a lot of their WEC team. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a 9. It's very simple, which makes it the best, in my opinion. You can't have an ugly car. But Lord knows, there have been some ugly vehicles in this sport. Kick Sauber being the main affiliate of that. And Alpine. They have one good livery, and they've never stuck to it for some reason. 9 out of 10 on this car. 9 out of 10. Really good job from the boys at Haas this year. Really good job. Love it. Also, I forgot the drivers of Haas. Here they are on screen for your enjoyment. Next, we have Ferrari. Oh, Ferrari. Oh, Ferrari. Oh, Ferrari. This is quite funny. As it got revealed, as I'm recording this, yesterday, when I was scrolling on Twitter/X, I found some hilarious clips of the brand new SF, think 26, who cares, tractor stuck on track. Both of them, both Charles and Lewis Hamilton, have had their cars stuck at Maranello. Here is the video.
Il Mercedes ha avuto una giornata molto libera da problemi a Silverstone, dove è riuscita addirittura a percorrere tutto i chilometri a disposizione del filming, addirittura, quindi i 200 più i 15. Qui sta probabilmente facendo
la prova di partenza, adesso la sta facendo più dietro, perché si sono accorti che ci hanno fatto vedere un po' troppo la macchina prima. Adesso ha fatto la prova di partenza, adesso la recuperano e la vediamo dalla camera dal ponte. Noi non possiamo più fare close up adesso sulla macchina, allontaniamo le nostre immagini con i meccanici a Ferrari che vanno a recuperare la 16, in questo caso, di Charles Leclerc, la SF26, che oggi si è mostrata al mondo. Adesso il mondo vedremo quanto sarà benevolo o meno.
Mercedes.
The fact your car is already being retrieved by your mechanics at your home track is hilarious. This is very distraughtful for Ferrari fans. The season hasn't even started yet, and it looks like 2027 is already going to be y'all's year. I feel bad for the mechanics, because if I had to deal with this every single season, I'd quit my job, dude. I'd quit my job. I feel very bad for Charles and Lewis especially. Lewis is a brilliant driver. If you know me, I do not like Lewis Hamilton, but I think he is a phenomenal race car driver. You do not win 7 world championships for no reason. I think he is one of the greats, but not the greatest. Charles, the best driver to never win a world championship besides Osama bin Russell. Genuinely, get out of the team. I love Charles Leclerc. Get out of that team. I swear, it's never going to happen. Speaking of Osama bin Russell, we now move on to the regime of Mercedes. You already know the drivers, Russell and Kimi, but this is going to be a great year, I hope, for Mercedes, all things considered, because their car looks exactly like an arrow. So Osama bin Russell can Hamas it into anyone he sees fit now, and it is going to be very fitting. Now, the looks of this car. I absolutely love the silver arrow design. Genuinely love it. This is essential, exquisite Mercedes-Benz. I love it to death. This is chef's kiss for Mercedes. Chef's kiss. I absolutely love it. Cannot wait to see what they cook up this year. This is exactly what Mercedes should be. Silver. The silver arrows, the silver bullets. Love it. It gets a 10 out of 10 from me. It's just insane. I absolutely adore this car. It looks so good. Let's now talk about the other German team in Formula 1 now. Audi. So happy to see another German manufacturer enter the pinnacle of motorsport. They are replacing Kick Sauber, which is a mid-ass team, if we can agree. Kick Sauber had an okay last year, with Nico Hülkenberg scoring his first ever podium in Formula 1, the longest time ever to achieve this stat in Formula 1 history, after 240 plus races, I believe. Supreme congrats to Nico. This is at Silverstone. Yes. And of course, his teammate Gabriel Bortoleto, a rookie. Brilliant job from him last year in an absolute piss car. Great drive from him last year. He got a few top 10s. Let's see if they can pull off the same performance in an Audi. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Let's get on to the car's design. It's not the best. It looks a lot like an Energizer battery, the most common thing I've been seeing online. Could be worse. Could be way worse, but it's bad. It is not at all what we were envisioning an Audi F1 car to look like. For instance, here is what fan renditions of the Audi would look like, and here's what we actually got. It looks so just bad. I know I said simple is the chef's kiss of this, but this is not it. This is not the simplicity I was talking about. This just looks like a 2-year-old spend 10 minutes coloring in the car and then slapped a logo on it. But all things considered, hugely excited to see another German manufacturer make it into this sport. Hope they can do well. Again, I can say nothing but praises and hopes for them this year. Considering Mercedes is quite quick in the mid part of the season, for some reason nowadays, they should be quite fast towards the mid half of the season. So hope that happens. Now. I know. You might be like, Harry, you forgot to rate the Ferrari. I'm not going to rate it because it is just so utter dog shit. There's no point. Like, your car can't even make it out of testing stopping on the track. Who cares how it looks? I'm joking. Looks wise, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Mainly because the HP logo is just an eyesore and has been for the last 2 seasons. Why can they not just make it white? It would make the car look so much better. But there's no hope, really. It's Ferrari. I would love to see their WEC engineers come in and replace these actual idiots. These clowns of a joke of a team, dude. Telling you, I used to be a Ferrari fan until Max Verstappen was 17 and came into the sport, and I have never changed since. Now let's go on to Alpine. I know I didn't mention them, but as I was writing this script, they came out with one. Yeah, no. As I said earlier, as I mentioned them earlier, no. Just no. Who cares how the Alpine looks? They were actual ass last year. Like, just straight ass. I'm telling you, they didn't even... I don't think they scored a point last year, in all things considered. All I remember them as being in the back of the field. Like at COTA, they were dead last. Both of them were fighting for position, being dead last. There's no hope for them. I will give their car like a 5 out of 10 because they are the definition of just mid. Just mid. But anywho, that is my thoughts and opinions on this year's cars so far revealed, but I cannot wait for the McLarens to be revealed as well as the Cadillacs. Those are the 2 main ones I'm concerned about. McLaren should do very well this year, mainly because they won the Constructors' Championship 2 years in a row now, and they won very soundly last year. So they should be able to put a really fast car together, but it is regulation changes, so no one knows what's actually going to happen. And also we have Cadillac. Cadillac has spent well over $2 billion, I believe, on their team this year. But no rookie team has ever won a championship before, I don't think. And I doubt Cadillac is going to be the first to do it. I would love to see them placing in the top 8, top 10 every race. That would be an insane first year, especially for a rookie team. They do have Valtteri Bottas and Checo Perez, 2 very, very talented drivers. Valtteri racing for Mercedes for the most notable part of his season and Alfa Romeo. And we have Checo Perez, who raced for Red Bull, Force India, and I believe McLaren. I might have been mixed up there, but I don't know. But in reality, they might come 12th, 13th, or 14th. Again, who knows? All has yet to be revealed. It is currently January 14th as I'm recording this, and the season doesn't start till March. So, we still have quite a ways to go. Cannot wait for F1 to return. Yeah, that's my predictions this year. I believe Max is going to go all the way. Call me a bandwagoner. He's the GOAT for a reason. The GOAT does what he wants. The GOAT says what he wants. I gotta say, full-time sim racer, part-time F1 driver, and part-time GT3 driver. He wins in everything. Racing is who he is. So I would love to see a 5th world title this year. Who knows? Might happen. That's it from me today. If you have any comments, let me know your opinions down in the comment section about this F1 season, next F1 season, and previous seasons. I would love to hear your feedback. Unless you're part of Team LH, then you can leave. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Y'all take care. Remember, y'all, love God. Always make sure you tell somebody you love them. Love y'all. Goodbye.